In a studio that's in a basement comes the epic story of how two friends changed the future of the movie podcast game forever. The reviews are in. Boys Life magazine gives the High Sci podcast 4.5 acorns. The Daily Bugle says, these guys are super legit. And Pope Francis declares the podcast as life-affirming. From the kid who tried to get smart with David Spade and got fucking owned.
You're still out. You're still back.
And the guy who can name all four Baldwin brothers.
Alec, William, Daniel, and the baby boy, Stephen.
Live from the studio of his parents' basement. The Have You Seen It podcast.
Hello and welcome back to the Have You Seen It podcast. My name is Mason Knight. Sitting across from me is the one and only Cash Kraus. But before we begin, you guys can please be sure to smash that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification as we drop videos here every single day. It really does help grow this channel.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Positively.
You just said the word.
I don't know. I did.
Yeah.
Positively. I was trying to add something to it.
Yeah, you added nothing to the conversation. No. If anything, you took from it.
You look kind of dead.
I feel kind of dead.
You do. Okay. Dead inside or dead in reality?
Oh, just in general. Okay. Yeah, just dead all around. But yeah, you look kind of dead.
Yes. Episode 6.
Name of episode 6 of our Invincible series, TV Tuesdays. Back again.
We're back again. We're coming down to the wire.
Absolutely. When we have after this one, we'll have 2 more episodes left. But this episode, very important. It's one of my favorite episodes. It gets pretty fucking dark in this episode. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's really fucked up.
It is pretty fucked up.
Once you think about it, it's really fucked up. But we'll get into all the fucked upness. All the fuckery.
The pure fuckery.
Yeah. But yeah, we will get into it. But episode 7, you look dead. We remember from episode 6.
Episode 5.
Episode 5, we're doing episode 6 now, yeah. Remember for episode 6, whole fucking team got their asses kicked by Thok the Battle Beast.
Yes.
Who was bred in war.
Yeah.
For one thing.
Was. Just a battle.
But he is an adorable kitty cat. You gotta think about that. And then he's a little kitty cat. Yeah, rub his belly. Yeah. It's fun. Yeah. But he will kill you.
He'll fucking massacre people.
He will kill your family. And then he'll kill you just to make you weaker.
Right, exactly.
But he's all about the battle.
He's got a big
ego.
But
unfortunately, Battle Beast's not in this one.
No, he's not.
But man, do I want a Battle Beast t-shirt.
Yeah.
I want a Battle Beast action figure. I want it all.
Get it going, Prime Video.
Get that merch going. If you're Disney, you already have that merch printed out.
You have it printed out before the characters even drop.
Yeah. So this episode, Mark, he's coming back from the hospital. They're all in the hospital. The entire fucking...
yeah, Black Samson's on the verge of death. Monster Girl's on the verge of death.
Black Samson got beat so bad, he regained superpowers.
Which should tell you how bad he got his ass kicked.
Yeah, he got beat so bad. Because remember, Black Samson is the only one with no powers. He's got powers now.
Yeah, he does.
But the best one is Monster Girl. How the doctors are like, they don't know what to do.
Yeah, because she keeps transforming in the hospital.
Not only that, but it's not science. She's cursed, so it's magic.
Right. It is magic.
And then fucking Robot comes in. He's like, what are you doing? You need Wolf's Bane. It's
like, what are you talking about? Wolf's Bane. We don't know what that is.
Yeah. It's like
she's a scientific thing.
But Robot has done research on
extensive
on Monster Girl, and he knows you need all the fucking magical elixirs.
Well, he goes to the ends of the galaxies to get this special flower.
Yeah,
as he collapses.
Yes,
to get it to her.
But they end up saving everyone. No one dies.
No, of course not. You can't have your superheroes
die. They end up saving everyone. Of course, Mark's coming off the hospital, and the first thing he's doing, he's got to go again patch things up with Amber. The patchwork this man lays down.
Dude, seriously.
They haven't even spent time together yet.
No, they haven't. And this guy's apologizing for everything?
Oh, my God. Well, he has been gone for 2 weeks, and she's kind of like, this might be a bad sign.
Well, but she was told that he was hit by a car.
She was, but still, you can't go and see him or anything.
Yeah, that's weird. That's very weird. I would be asking questions.
Yeah, no, I think didn't say he got hit by a bus or something.
Yeah,
I think it was a bus. Yeah, because I mean, obviously the guy is fucking mangled, but it's not. I mean, he's a superhero. He heals very quickly.
Yes, Viltrumites heal very fast.
Yes, but he is, at this point, definitely second-guessing the choices on being a superhero.
Yeah, you could say that.
This is kind of his Spider-Man 2, where he's like, I'm going to put it away for a bit.
Well, when you get brought to an inch of your life, you start asking questions like, why am I doing this? You start asking the deeper questions.
And I helped that guy. He just betrayed me immediately.
Right,
So
immediately.
I didn't even need to be there in the first place.
I helped him gain all his power, and the best he could do was, hope you survive this, kid.
Because it doesn't look good.
It's not looking
you
good.
look dead.
From the outside looking in, it looks like you're probably going to die.
I'm no doctor.
Right.
But I don't think your intestines should be on the outside of your body.
No,
All that
no.
shit needs to be inside.
But again, newly formed kingpin, not a doctor. So, best of
Not
luck,
a
kid.
PhD.
No.
But yeah, so he heals up, and then they go. He does patch things up with Amber. It's tough to be mad at a guy who got hit by a bus.
Right.
It's kind of a
As
good
much
excuse.
as she still wanted to be, you could still see she wanted to be
Yeah.
mad about it. But
Because I mean, yeah.
come on,
But
guy got ran over by.
they're
a
gonna
bus.
go off on a weekend. They're gonna go visit Mark's friend. I can't remember his friend's name.
Rick.
Rick, of course. Remember, Rick has like a possible boyfriend out of college.
Yep.
And they're gonna go visit him for the weekend. You know, that's classic. You go party up there for a little bit. Mm-hmm. It's always a fun when you're in high school
course.
going to a college party. Hell yeah. So they're gonna go, and he's gonna kind of try to forget about it. But of course, trouble follows.
It always follows, especially if you're watching a superhero show. You know
No
something
wonder-
inevitably is going to happen.
There's probably 8 universities in that goddamn
Every
state.
square mile.
So
And somehow you run into the one supervillain there.
you go to the one that's just, this guy's got the most fucked up. But anyway, so they go to this school. They meet Rick's possible boyfriend. This guy's super fucking
William's
cool.
possible boyfriend, which is Rick.
Okay, William
that's
is
what I
William is Mark's best friend. And Rick is the guy they're going to see. And Rick, he's super fucking cool.
Super cool.
Most
Chiseled.
people are chiseled. Yeah.
6'6".
Most people aren't that cool at high school.
No,
in fucking
no.
college. And this guy's super fucking cool, laid back, letting them sleep in his dorm.
I would say a little out of William's league.
Yeah, I agree. But that's how cool Rick is.
Mm-hmm.
That is how cool Rick is. You know, he
Seems
fights
like a pretty cool
yeah,
guy.
Yeah, he does. He fights out of his weight class.
Yeah, he
Yes. But unfortunately for Rick, a horrible end. Oh, poor Rick.
Yeah, poor Rick.
But yeah, they go, and the first thing we get in this episode is there's this super douchey guy, and he's
Doug,
and he is
my dad owns half the university.
cameo voiced by Justin Roiland, of course, Rick and Morty, and creator of Rick and Morty. Right. He voices Doug, and
That's
it's
awesome.
Yeah, it's perfect for him. But yeah, he's like hiding in the bushes, and they're like, "What are you doing? He's like, "I wasn't hiding in the bushes. I was drinking in the bushes." And
Still have questions for you, Doug.
absolutely.
Why are you drinking in the bushes?
Super douchey. You don't really feel bad when Doug gets drugged by old Sinclair.
Dr. Sinclair.
Yeah.
Well, not really a doctor, but
No, I think he's getting his and he's this Sinclair. You only need to hear the name to know he comes from a 1% kind of family.
Of course. Well, he's a pompous prick the first time you see him. He's got that wavy black hair, and you're just like,
he's wearing a suit,
Yeah,
and
of
it's
course.
like you're
College.
undergrad. I mean, come
and
on.
he's cutting off the professor. And you're like,
Oh
okay,
yeah, and
someone get this asshole.
There
out of the
is always those fucking guys. There is. I'm not that they're always like millionaire families, but
Right.
there is always those fucking know-it-alls who assume they know more than the professor who's been doing it for 30
Like, what
years.
about this? Well, if you would have let me finish my
Absolutely.
presentation.
This is not how lectures work. It's not
you
an
don't
open
just cut me
forum to just shout out whatever you want. But yeah, I like but it gets heated at points.
Yes, it does.
And this is it. It just happens to work out that Mark and all his friends are sitting in on this class that fucking DB Sinclair, whatever his name is, just happens to be in. So they're together to witness this, but it does get heated, and eventually the professor just kicks him out.
Yeah, just get the hell out of here.
But this is the guy that is kidnapping students on campus and doing weird fucking, and this is where it gets dark. This is what I was talking about.
It's super dark. Yeah.
Basically lobotomizing them, taking out their frontal lobe, whatever personality, and making them into like these machine cyborgs.
Yeah.
And in his mind, he is making them better.
Well,
more
he's making
pure.
the human race more pure.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
what his
By
thing
being-
was, yeah, which is pretty dark.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and he turns these guys into just fucking monsters. You know, they have no brain. They only know to fucking kill. And he's doing the experiments and then just releasing them on campus.
Yep.
And Mark ends up having to fight one against his will, and he ends up really, the monster kind of kills itself.
It does.
It's really fucked up. That's what I'm talking about. It's fucking sad.
Well, because he rips the helmet off and he realizes what he's become.
He's and he's
And he
freaking
sees a
out.
reflection of himself, and he's
And
like, "That's not who I
And
remember
he
myself as."
impales himself.
On the sculpture or whatever the hell that
It's
thing was.
really fucking dark. It's really dark, yeah. And everyone's just kind of like,
Okay.
is this normally happen at this campus?
Is it?
What is happening
Yeah.
here? But it gets worse. Sinclair is upset about that. And then he ends up kidnapping fucking Rick, the nicest guy. We all know him.
sad.
Because after this, Sinclair sees that the guy kind of had an emotional outburst, his robot man. And this was Doug,
Right.
the douche guy who owns. And then he says something along the lines. He's like, well, the next one won't have those problems. He'll completely tear out any kind of personality that they have. Just fuck, dude. He's making these guys into like weird fucking dolls. It's really creepy. And not only that, lives in a sewer.
Yeah, never a good thing.
Where else could this guy live? But besides a...
That is definitely the one thing that was pretty tropey.
for sure, living in a sewer. But honestly, you couldn't have like a classroom on campus to where you can do that stuff. You had to be away from the public.
You
don't
have
want
to rent an office building.
Not want a janitor rolling. I don't get paid enough.
Do you want to be better at your job? Why don't you come on in?
Yeah, I got something for you.
I got some improvements.
Except to be fair, he only took like ripped, chiseled guys.
Yeah, he did.
There was something going on.
There was something a little deeper psychologically going on with Sinclair.
Maybe a closeted homosexual.
That's what I'm
This
thinking.
was kind of his,
That's his, yeah.
That's his way of finally. It's very Jeffrey Dahmer-esque.
It is.
To be fair,
Absolutely.
Again, and that's what it reminded me of. Jeffrey Dahmer always did the exact same thing. He wasn't making superheroes, but he took he tried to take the personality so they never leave them.
Right.
And that's why that episode's so creepy to me.
Cannibalism and stuff like that as well. Yeah.
This is why it was so creepy to me. But so Sinclair, he gets Rick and and at this point, of course, Amber and Mark fighting.
These guys these two are always fighting.
Yeah, Amber.
She's never happy, and she's always now she's getting a little close to this one guy at the party.
Yeah.
Mark's not too happy about that.
Well,
It's
that's
like,
the one thing
Amber,
about
we
going-
just tried to reconcile here.
You don't want to go into a college while you're in high school. It's fun to party, but you don't want to bring your girlfriend.
No, that's the worst.
What is your girlfriend going to want to stay with you? Some lame ass high school kid,
or these college guys? Yeah, and this college guy again,
23,
stands 13 inches taller than Amber.
Oh, he's 7'2".
Looking down like,
oh, he's chiseled. He's buying people beers, and of course, the nicest guy in the world.
Of course,
the nicest. And so it's getting bad for Mark because they're fighting because Amber got mad because Mark just left during the fight or whatever when he started attacking.
Well, because William calls Mark. Jeez. And it's like, oh, they captured him. And then his phone goes.
And Mark's like, I can't go right now. I got to find Amber.
Yeah.
But eventually he does go. He goes to the sewers and, William's kidnapped. He's going to be turned into a...
kind of already has at this point. Been turned.
Not William.
Or
Rick has been turned. Yeah.
God damn, these names.
William is kidnapped and he's going to get turned.
Yes.
But Rick has unfortunately
Already met his demise.
Has been through the process.
Yes, he has.
He has gone from the simple caterpillar and cocooned to the beautiful butterfly. And it's not so fucking beautiful.
No, it's
Again,
not.
these guys, they
Terrific.
got like claw hands.
Yeah.
And they have the big metal robot cop like
somehow
faceplate.
have grown like sharp teeth.
Yeah, well, I think he gave them. I think they replaced
yeah.
him, but
Prosthetically.
absolutely. And he lets new Rick out, and of course William is just in tears. It's very traumatic for the guy.
I would say so. You know, you get a boyfriend, You think he's this ripped, chiseled guy. You're going to see him at the university. Next time you see him, he's turned into this monster. Yeah.
He is a...
It can be a little traumatic for a 18-year-old
Well,
boy.
it's a wild weekend.
It is.
It's been a wild 2 days.
Probably not going to get too many more of those weekends throughout your life.
Yeah, but so we get the classic. He sees Rick get turned, like he flips a switch. William starts crying. He like tries to get he tries to get Rick back on his side, you know?
Yeah.
It's the classic thing where Rick is like, oh, this does not compute, does not compute.
But I feel emotions still.
Even though he literally took out his frontal lobe.
Yeah, he did. So I don't know if the science is completely backed by this episode, but hey.
But yeah, he does. You see kind of a little bit, but then they get into a big fight.
Yeah,
him and Mark and whatnot. But these fucking robots are strong,
super strong.
They beat
superhumans.
Yeah, and again, they beat the shit out of Mark.
Yeah,
which everyone does. That's
what
he's good at.
And that's not the only Viltrumite they get in a little tussle with.
Later on, we'll see that. But
Teasing
easy on those teasies.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and they're kind of overcoming Mark. Because at this point, and it's really, really dark because these once humans are now monsters, but they jump on you and they're just gnawing at you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're just they're clawing, they're doing whatever they can to like break you and get inside of you. But Mark does eventually get the upper hand, and they arrest D.A. Sinclair.
They do.
But
Cecil being Cecil.
Yeah, he's
an
optimist.
This guy is fucked, but let's keep him in our prison system. Let's kind of get some information.
He sees how they overpowered Mark, and that's what we know. That's kind of what Cecil's been looking for since he's met Omni-Man. He's been looking for a counterpart to Omni-Man.
And it had very Paperclip-esque vibes going on.
Yeah.
Where it was like, oh, evil, monster, piece of shit. But the science is good, so let's just low-key bring him into our team.
There's always a bigger fish, so you got to keep all those things together because that's the thing, too. That's what's so unrealistic about Superman is the only person that ever was prepared for Superman to be bad was Batman. The government, fucking trust this guy.
Oh, trust him.
Trust him with anything.
Infinite trust. Doesn't matter.
Absolutely. And don't think that just someday he's going to have a bad day and start killing everyone because he's indestructible. But they never think about that shit.
Never. Not one time.
It's kind of a breath of fresh air for Cecil to be like, the second he met Omni-Man, he started to think about, this guy's great, but someday he may not be so great.
He may not be good, yeah.
So I got to start collecting
things
everyone.
To try to overcome them.
Yeah. Turns out it's not as easy as you think.
No, it's not.
You can collect all you want.
There are a lot of obstacles.
There's only one Omni-Man, yeah. But yeah, like you said, D.A. he gets arrested by them, but he's going to hang around.
Oh, yeah.
Until he's useless, and then they'll get rid of him. But yeah, that's it for the big battle. Amber and Mark break up. Amber says, Amber knows Mark is a superhero.
She does.
She knows he didn't just leave, he went, but she still thinks that he's been lying to her for the last fucking 2 months weeks, or whatever. Yeah, every second he's pretty much lied to her, so it's over, I would say. They kind of break it off.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
They probably should have.
Well, it's not going to work out. And especially in the next few episodes, it's not going to work out.
No, it's definitely not going to work out.
But Robot, we get, of course, the Mahler twins still working on some kind of
body cloning. This is weird, and that thing is ugly as fuck. That thing that's walking, I don't know what is that? We don't know.
Well, the very last scene, we get what Robot really is. And we find out that he was once a superhero turned
to this weird, abnormal,
little tiny
thing.
Yeah, he got shrunken and deformed and all kinds of shit. Now he's only a mind. That's the only thing keep him working. But we get the best ending of all. One of my favorite fucking character is the very end. We get I can't remember who it was, but kids or someone's digging up the Immortal.
Oh, yeah.
Which was, turns out, not immortal.
No.
People giving themselves these names.
You gotta quit.
But
Invincible, immortal. You're not immortal.
He was like the leader of the
Guardians of the Globe.
Guardians of the Globe, exactly. And he is, we'll get him later on, he is a wild fucking man. But he's immortal, and since he can't die, you can always put him back together.
Right, you can. Which, don't know why they buried him. Why not just put them back together, Cecil?
Well,
they don't have the tech
'cause you don't
that
need
the Moeller brothers do.
But also, you don't. Cecil, he's playing a fucking crazy. He's towing a crazy line to where he doesn't want anyone to know that Omni-Man is bad. So bringing back the Immortal.
That's true.
We find out once you bring
Very
back the Immortal, you can't really sit down with him.
No, he goes absolute ape shit.
As soon as he wakes up,
rips. We'll talk about.
It's such. But he's one of my favorite characters, and he does not last very long. No. But he is such an awesome character.
You can always just sew him up again.
Absolutely, he's good to go.
Yeah, he is.
But that's pretty much it for episode 6. Right? Yep. Does anything else happen?
No, that's about it.
That's it. I think that the team's healing back up. Mark's just destroyed emotionally at this point.
Yes, he is.
Not much of a human being, but
he is not.
That's it. Next one's episode 7.
Episode 7. All right, everyone. That was episode 6, our recap for Invincible Season 1. If you guys like what you're seeing here, please be sure to smash that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification as we drop videos here every single day. Thank you so much for watching and listening. My name is Mason Knight. That is Cash Kraus, and until next time.
Bye.